Wait is over, motherfucker. Yeah.
What up? What up? What up? It's me again. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Biz, aka Glenwood Fat Boy, the originator. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, we back. You know what I'm saying? This week we're gonna be talking about mental health. Bruh, is you all right? You know, a lot of shit going on in the news today. Let's jump right into it. Um, excuse me, y'all. So yeah, man, I don't know if y'all know NBA head coach Chauncey Billups. And they folk pulled up on him on. They pulled up on him on and arrested him and charged him with some illegal gambling and shit. Man, I just personally feel like, you know, black man can't stand the shame, man. Everything we do, they fuck with us on something. So we're gonna get into that. We're also gonna talk about Donald Trump just issued a pardon on the Bitcoin, bro. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna try to pronounce his name. His name is hold on, let me see if I can try. Zayo. You know, his last name Zayo. Trump issued a pardon on him today. So we're gonna get into all that. And we also we're gonna get into where you at, bro? How you feeling in the head? What's your mental space talking about? Being a father, being a being a husband. Hold on one second. Yeah, my bad. I'm back. I got my boy. Ace, what's going on, my boy? But anyway, sorry about the brief interview. Motherfuckers outside blowing the horn. You know, folk get high. Why the fuck are they outside blowing the fucking horn like that? Anyway, hey, what's going on, my boy? How you feeling tonight?
I'm feeling good, man. Let's get real quick.
Okay. Why you get yourself together? Hold on.
Huh?
I said, why you get yourself together? Yeah, so what up, Ace? What's going on, man?
Can't complain, man.
Okay, you went yellow and green tonight like the Green Bay Packers, huh?
Yeah, you know.
Okay.
I felt
Okay.
I felt military, you know what I'm saying? It's a lot that's going on in America right now, so
Yes,
you
sir.
know,
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. You know what
I
Sunday
felt
is, right? You know what them Falcons and Dolphins Sunday. You know that, right?
oh yeah, you know that's the game I'm actually looking forward to. That's
Mm.
because you know if you know Ace, you know what I'm saying? Miami baby.
Mm-hmm.
We repping Miami all day, man.
And, you know, we repping yeah. Right?
Bro,
And you
listen.
know, we're gonna go
Vikings is
with
up right now on the Chargers.
what the score will.
14-3. I knew I should have went under on both of them quarterbacks, bro.
Uh, 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 okay. Now it's breaking news this morning. NBA head coach Chauncey Billups. They
Who?
pulled up on Tony, NBA head coach Chauncey Billups. The Fed pulled up, locked them up for illegal gambling. Pulled up on NBA player
No.
Tony Rozier. Lock them up for illegal gambling. You know what I'm
Chauncey?
saying? Yo, Chauncey Billups in the feds right now.
No.
You know?
That's wild style, B. Sheesh.
They say he was rigging a poker game.
We're looking good on a parlay today, baby.
So as you know, tonight's show we talking about is you good, bro? So how's your mental space? How you feeling tonight?
Oh yeah, I feel good, man. You know, a lot of spiritual awakenings happened to me this week. If that makes sense.
Would you like to share?
Yeah, of course. I don't know if y'all know about the restaurant. It's called Plans Chefs. It's a restaurant called Plan Chef. They do brunch. I don't know if y'all familiar. I got the information somewhere around. But more of the story is he's very testimonial, very spiritual.
What's the name of the restaurant?
It's called Plan Chef. Plain Chef, something like that. Are you familiar with it? Matter of fact, I'll be right back. I think I'll get the card, man.
I ain't never heard of it. Excuse me, man. I'm trying to get my dinner in. Yeah, I still eat glizzy.
Yeah, so it's called Plates.
Called what?
This thing called Plates, man.
So what going on? What going on with him?
It looked like this. So this is the restaurant. It's called Plates. He had gave this to me when I was in the store. So long story short, we had we exchanged numbers and all that because good dude, good energy. But he was just always talking about how he's he's a life coach and he led people, to God and all of that. But he said something that really set with me. No matter what y'all going through in life, man, whether it's from your job, relationships, friendships, or just anything in life, if it ain't bringing you peace, then it ain't godly. Because in the Bible, it says God is peace. God brings peace. So if it's not bringing you peace, it is not godly. So that means you got to remove yourself from that situation. And that's why sometimes people wonder why, things always be happening left to right. Because it just be the signs, God be trying to get to you. Really, really preparing you so that when he do get you out of that situation, you already well equipped. You already went through, what you already needed to go through. You know what I mean? So
yeah,
it's just something like that. Just I pay attention to stuff like that because I be feeling like God uses people as a vessel to where certain people need to hear that message. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Shout out to them folks over at Plate. What his name is again?
Yeah, Plates, man. So yeah, big shout out, and I actually wanted to consult that with you too. He wanted to come up, so I talked to you about that. Later on.
Oh yeah, hey man, look, it's a brotherhood, man. What's understood ain't got to be explained, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I told him
tonight we need brothers. Like I want to do something tonight about the brothers because being a father, being a head of household, being a man in 2025. Everybody talking about the food stamp getting cut off right now. So that fall back on the man. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Even though we don't receive food stamps in my house. You know what I'm saying? I still, you know what I'm saying, feel for those people who are in those situations. Now,
Right.
I just know me, I ain't always had it. It been sometimes I couldn't put food on the table. You know what I'm saying? It was rare, but it has happened. And I applied for food stamps 7 times, couldn't get them. So, so to all those men out there who put food on the table, who making shit happen, I salute you, big homie. Cause
Big shout
whether
out.
you know what I'm saying, whether the food stamp getting cut off or whatever, I know a real nigga gonna make shit happen. You know what I'm
Facts.
saying?
And
And
then go
there
ahead.
was a situation I was dealing with earlier today, with my family, you know what I'm saying? A father and son got into it, it got physical, you know what I'm saying? And I was talking to the son, my nephew, and I was like, you'll never know how hard it is to be a father. You know what I'm saying? You don't know how hard it is to be the head of a household. Until that's one of them things somebody can tell you about it, but you got to actually go do that shit. You know what I'm saying? Hey, and goddamn, like, as a parent, you gonna say some fucked up shit. You gonna do some fucked up shit, but it's just because you're a human, and being a man is so difficult. You know what I'm saying? Not taking that from women, but being a man is very, very difficult. Because when you head of a household, you don't have nobody to talk to vent to release your, you know what I'm saying, your feelings and emotions to. We're taught as men to hold that shit in and keep it bottled up. You know what I'm saying? Don't release that type of energy. You know what I'm saying? And so it's a lot of men out here hurting. They mentally broken. They feel worthless. They feel like failures and shit because life ain't going the way they want to, but they getting up every day. They still trying to make shit happen and they just can't get ahead. Then you come back, you get into it with your kids or your wife and all this shit. You know what I'm saying? That make people snap. You know what I'm saying? So I just wanted to let the brothers know, hey man, we salute you, we love you, and we understand. You know what I'm saying? And Biggs and Ace over here at the media show, we understand what it's like. You know what I'm saying? Ace is, you know what I'm saying, you a little younger than me, but Ace is the head of his household. He take care of his kids, get up and go to work every day. I do the same. You know what I'm saying? I had a conversation with my son the other day, my oldest son, and I was telling him, it's very hard for me. And he's like, well, I said, because I feel like a failure. You know what I'm saying? And he's like, why you feel like a failure? I was like, cuz, man, I'm almost 50 years old. I'm unloading trucks and, I'm not where I want to be. You know what I'm saying? And I said, I know, you grown, you know what I'm saying, but your brothers, you know what I'm saying? They looking up, they trying to see, you know what I'm saying? You want to, as a father, you want to be that superhero to your boys and, to your daughter, you know what I'm saying? And so it's like, you don't want to never look common because you don't never want to seem like daddy can't handle the business, you know what I'm saying? And I ain't gonna lie, me personally, I'm right now, that's how I feel. I feel like I can't handle the business, like I'm not getting ahead, you know what I'm saying? And, and I always try to make sure my kids always see me winning. You know what I'm saying? They seen me down, they seen me come back, they seen me rejuvenate. Don't get this shit fucked. I am thankful, you know what I'm saying, to have a job, to have a safe home, to have a, you know what I'm saying, access to vehicles and, you know what I'm saying, have a dog and, have, nice clothes and shit. You know what I mean? I ain't got a lot of money. I got a couple hundred in the bank. You know what I'm saying? So I am thankful. That don't mean that I don't feel bad. That don't mean that I don't feel sad. That don't mean that if I have my days. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
That don't mean that, I don't. But shit get
Appreciate
hard.
that.
Shit get hard for a nigga, man. You know what I'm saying? Shit get real
Right.
hard for a nigga. You know what I'm
But
saying?
this is
So go ahead.
I like I like how I like how you included yourself. Um in that situation, because it just shows that, you showing people like you on this podcast, everybody just think, everything is gravy. They see you, and all they see is you on a podcast, but they don't see what's going on behind closed doors, or being the fact that you are able to be authentic and sharing your testimony, with other people. You can inspire others. You can be the light. And the smallest things, and being able to, you're up here to talk about, we appreciate you, like stuff like that. Us men need to hear it, you feel me? Because, you got men out here who's even afraid to even express how they feel, because you'll have the world judging y'all because we men, we gotta take shit to the chin all the time. We can't even shed a tear. We can't even, you know what I'm saying? So he's right. It is hard for us men. But the real men are the ones who don't give up, the ones who keep pushing. And the ones who keep pushing, I just want y'all to, listen to this. God didn't bring you to it to not get through it. You know what I'm saying? So things happen in life for a reason. God is just preparing you for the bigger and better. And I used to be there, bro. Sometimes I'd be like, damn, I'm not at where I'm at. Sometimes to this day I still do it. But sometimes, you gotta get back on alignment. That's what it's called, an alignment. It's just like your car. If your alignment is not aligned right, your car is not gonna drive straight. You feel me? So it's just like with life. If you're not aligned right, and that's being spiritually aligned right, knowing who you are, like personally, knowing your authentic self, and once you learn how to start being honest with yourself, you're gonna start being able to drive straight. You feel me? You ain't gonna be swerving. You know what I'm saying? You ain't gonna be rocking. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna go over speed bumps. That makes sense. You're gonna start driving slow and then go over speed bumps. You feel me? It's the same thing about life, man. Same thing saying. Just keep pushing, bro.
So what? Okay, so during the Big Bang in the Young Thug interview, there was a Big Bang asked Doug about getting counseling. So what's your take on counseling? Do you feel like do you feel like counseling is for the weak? What's your take on counseling?
Counseling is not for the weak. Because at the end of the day, people don't even know what's wrong with them. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes people, and that goes back to what I was just saying about being honest with yourself. Sometimes people feel like, they don't need the help. Just like men. It's just the men. So we're gonna go back to the men. You know what I'm saying? I ain't down talking us, but we don't like going to the hospital, nigga. You feel me? Let's keep it G.
That shit's scary.
Yeah, we don't like going to the hospital. You know what I'm saying? And it's not because we're afraid of, of what we're gonna find out. We think we good. You know what I'm saying? Like, we get a little cough, we don't even think that's something serious. We brush it off. We keep pushing. You know what I'm saying? And it's the same thing with that mental health. You know what I'm saying? People will be in denial, and people don't even know that they even have a problem. So sometimes, right, if it be people looking out, trying to look on the inside. If people are professionally trained, they know body language and stuff like that. Because my dad is a retired psychiatrist. You feel me? So, you know what I'm saying? Like being able to, help other people, stuff like that is serious. Especially you don't know what he's going through. You know what I'm saying? His life changed so fast in the 360. And I just feel as though that's why he was saying all that stuff to his shorty, venting. He was really venting to her. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like people shouldn't fault him for that, because not like he was talking to another nigga or another dude about that. You know what I'm saying? Or his homie about something bad. About this person. He was just venting to his shorty. He was locked up. His friend betrayed him. So how is he supposed to? He felt like the world betrayed him. Everybody he looked out for, he felt everybody betrayed. He felt betrayed. He didn't know who to trust. You know what I'm saying? His whole campaign just went down the drain. Everything he put hard work money in, just gone just because somebody threw him under the bus. You know what I'm saying? All because somebody said YSL was a game. You know what I'm saying? And not a record label.
But look, let me say something. Let me say something about that though. At the end of the day, we all need somebody to vent to. What he did, yeah, it was some big shit. That's big shit. But we all have done some big shit before. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
And you ain't supposed to talk about. But the thing that whole situation is not that him talking to the girl, it's the other situations. You know what I'm saying? The trauma of you know what I'm saying, of the trial and being locked up in the interrogation room and all those eyes and shit. There has to be some very traumatic to deal with. I know his mental fucked up. That'll fuck up anybody mental. You know what I'm saying? You facing all that time and your friend doing the rolling. There's just a whole lot of shit going on with that shit. So hopefully, you know what I'm saying, he'll get his swag together. He'll get us some counsel, sit down and talk to somebody. People say you believe in God, you'll need counsel. I don't necessarily believe in that because I feel like, you know what I'm saying, like that's what the pastor for. That's what the priest for. That's what all the, you know what I'm saying, the leaders for. You know what I'm saying, counsel. You know what I'm saying, to give you game, give you knowledge on shit that you having difficulty with. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And to piggyback on what you said, about brothers not going to the doctor. You know what I'm saying? That shit get wicked because we've been America's test dummies. You know what I'm saying? That's kind of like in our mind too. Even though I go get my yearly checkup, I'm going to get my yearly checkup again this year. You know what I'm saying? And it be scary, man, because you don't know these folks tell you the real truth, or they send your ass up for the okie doke. You know what I'm saying? But still go get checked out, get a shit benefit of the doubt. And if you got some doubts, you know what I'm saying, get second, third, fourth opinion. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir. I always get that second, third, fourth opinion. Cause I'm gonna tell y'all something real stuff, man. America, so like America is like, they really want to kill us. You know what I'm saying? Like, we really want to, just like he said, we're test dummies. You know what I'm saying? They really want to kill us. The McDonald's, Burger King, a lot of that is dollar and change. It tastes great, but it's really killing us. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Keep talking. I was just letting you have the spotlight.
Oh, my fault. I thought the whole stream. But yeah, it's really killing us, y'all. So like, you know what I'm saying? Like, when it comes to the Burger King, yeah, a lot of that stuff is good. That's why it's always important for us to always do research and really tap into the things that's good for us. The natural remedies, you know what I'm saying? And I'm not saying don't go to the doctor, go to the doctor, you know what I'm saying? But also, take heed on what the doctor says. Go back, do your research what the doctor says, because sometimes a lot of these doctors don't be, your friend. When I say your friend, they don't be really trying to help you. They be trying to get you to come back to the hospital. And, that's what they do. They get you to come back. That's how they make their money. You know what I'm saying? So yes, go to the doctor, but also take heed in your health and what you put in your body. You know what I'm saying? Read up, research. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of that stuff that they be advertising, saying this is good for us, and it's all right, it's really not. You know what I'm saying?
Everything they told us coming up with good for us was some bullshit. All of it was lies.
Yep.
All of it was lies. We've been deceived. We've been hoodwinked. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy what Malcolm X said back in the day, still say true today. What Martin Luther King said back in the day, still say true today. So it's like ain't shit new under the sun, but us. You know what I'm saying? What goes around comes around. That's why I say it's so hard being a productive person, not just a productive man, but a productive person in this society. This motherfucker Trump just pardoned the motherfucker with the crypto shit. They were doing money laundering, Trump family done made $4.5 billion off this shit. Trump went and got that boy and let that boy out. You know what I'm saying? They just go to show the type of game we playing with. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? But it's a nigga who just probably got caught with a few bricks. He got a 30 ball. And Trump ain't coming to say him. His son finna grow up without a daddy. Gonna grow up hating his daddy. You know what I'm saying? So that's just the type of shit we as black men got to go through. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully Trump see it in hard to go let that boy Diddy out. Hope he let R. Kelly out. You know what I'm saying? But you know, we don't know.
This
We ain't
country
got
ran
no,
by
you know what I'm saying? We ain't got no power. We ain't got no say so. And they're getting so fucked up that they remix the game so hard. A man better even got to say so in his own home. You know what I'm saying? If your little girl want to wear jeans like a boy, your little boy want to wear a skirt like a girl, you gotta you know what I'm saying? You gotta promote respect because your wife gonna be against you, other kids gonna be against you. You try to whoop his ass for doing the shit. That's child abuse because this is a hate crime. So this shit really stacked up against the nigga on some real shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
So it's
Remember
very stressful.
our
Very,
president
very
is
stressful.
black. remember what our first black president did? We praised
Let me
our
tell you
first
something. I
black
fought with
president.
Trump. I really fought with Trump hard and I fought with Obama. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But Obama, I
We're
don't know
gonna say
nothing
that
about
for
him.
another conversation, big. We gotta dive. That's a deep conversation.
You know what I'm saying? I fought with Obama, you know what I'm saying?
People don't realize America uses our skin color. They use us to get what they want.
Mm-hmm.
Remember that, y'all. They use
Mm-hmm.
us to get what they want, and
Yeah.
that's what they're trying to do. If y'all really think about it, bro, the Democrats it's a facade. They troll people. Trump is like troll people, bro. He's not really taking these food stamps. He just want to scare folks because he wants people to go into the store and start looting. This is what he wants. You know what I'm saying? And if you do
Man,
that,
look, bro. Only it's so many. Look, bro. It's not compared to how many people in America, it's a small percentage is actually on food stamps, bro. So
yeah,
this shit is all manipulation. This shit is all
yeah,
propaganda.
it's just a
You know what I'm saying?
facade,
Try to
man.
work the move. I mean, like, really, today, a lot of folks don't really give a fuck about on food stamps. Cause shit, they gotta go in. They going to start paying $200 for one steak. They going out paying goddamn $50 for 10 pounds of ground beef. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
$70. You know what I'm saying? Like they going to, you know what I'm saying? They paying $12 for a fucking 12 pack of soda. $4
right.
for a pack. You know what I'm saying? So they like, man, fuck them niggas. Let them niggas see how this shit go. I ain't saying it right or wrong. I'm just saying that's how a lot of folks thinking about that shit. You know what I'm saying? You know what
Right.
I mean? You know what I'm saying? Like shit, I'm out here goddamn slanging boxes and shit and refrigerators and shit. And bitch, you sitting at home getting fucked every day, smoking good czar, eating crab leg hoe. Fuck that bitch. You know what I'm saying? That's how a nigga feel. But I'm just saying, like, that's how a lot of
That
folks thinking. You know what I'm saying?
that's what Trump really coming down on. Folks who just sitting home, not doing nothing. You know what I'm saying? You just living off the food stamps.
Mm-hmm.
You're not trying to make a better living for yourself. You know what I'm saying?
Feed me and my
Trump,
kid. Okay, bitch. What a dad at? What a dad at? Shit, y'all better put that book up, bro. If I ain't got
listen,
no goddamn food, I gotta
it
goddamn. I gotta shake something to put something in that bit.
fact.
Now
Listen,
I'm not knocking people on food stamps. Just like they dude got mad. I was talking about working. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not knocking nobody on nothing they do. But my opinion is still the same. I feel like food stamp is a great thing for people, but everybody don't deserve them motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying?
yes,
And I feel like a lot
yes,
of bitches, a lot not just fit my line. A lot of women, black, white, Mexican, Puerto Rican, whatever race she is, a lot of women use food stamps as a crutch. Hell no, I don't think it fair, bitch. You know what I'm saying? You got three folk chilling. You get to go in that motherfucker eating crab leg, lobster tail, big boy ass steak. I can't afford that shit. And I work every motherfucking day.
This is true.
God damn. Like what? Hey, if you fucked up, you don't need that. No. No, if you fucked up.
But it's crazy she can afford that because she
Bro,
got
I went in
kids.
Sam's today. Let me tell you, because I went in Sam's today. I said, man, I want me a steak. Take me a steak for lunch tomorrow. The cheapest pack of steaks in that motherfucker was $31 motherfucking dollars. $31 motherfucking dollars.
Meat's expensive, Paul.
Come on. You know what I'm saying? $31. I'm like, man, get the fuck out of here. I can't even afford a motherfucking steak today. Shit, I got me a pack of hot dogs and a pack of apples and got about that bit. You know what I'm saying? You know, shit, try to eat grass-fed organic. Fuck out of here. You goddamn eat 2 organic steak, ribeye boneless, $20. Bitch, this motherfucking big.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So it's a gift and a curse, man. That's what I'm saying. So imagine those fathers out there who getting a little help from the food stamp. Y'all cutting that off. His girl bitching and whining. The kid, you know what I'm saying? That shit get stressful, man. You know what I'm saying? That might force a nigga out here to do something crazy. You know, so I see it from all angles. You know what I mean? So we praying for everybody, man, out there, man. You know, but we as a people, we gotta stop being so dependent on this goddamn government, man. We gotta get back to grandma and them farming and growing our own food, slaughtering our own animals and shit. Stop being so dependent. Stop being so fucking lazy, man.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Stop being so fucking lazy. Shit, I can't, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Let a nigga go hunt. I want me some deer meat. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So what else on your mind, Ace?
Man, you know, picking back off of the women, you know, sitting at home, you know what I'm saying? Like, we get how difficult it can be, you know what I'm saying? But if the fathers is not picking up the phone, calling kids,
Yeah.
child support, go get her. You know what I'm saying? And that's just being real. And a phone call is free. You know what I mean? Like, women, there's a lot of women who go through that. You know, baby dad's drama, baby dad not this. You know what I'm saying?
It's a lot of ain't shit ass niggas. I ain't gonna cap.
If he's not doing what he's supposed to be doing as a father, because it takes two to tango. You know what I mean?
I don't necessarily believe in child support. Me personally, because I feel like that's putting, you know what I'm saying, the government, the white man, whatever, in your business. I feel like as a man, when you fucking that pussy raw, you know what come with it. You know she ain't shit. You know she's some duck meat. Pull out. Return that seed back to the earth. Don't be planting them seeds inside her. Then when little Ray get here, you like, man, fuck that nigga. No, don't do that. And shout it. Don't be out here letting everybody just go raw up in you. And then you know that man got a wife or he got an old lady at the crib. He gonna look out for little shout but he can't be there because you a side piece. You the macaroni and cheese. You the collard green. You the potato salad. You feel what I'm saying? So you got to explain to your child, like, hey, this shit my fault. I was side P action. I was side, you know what I'm saying? I was side D. You feel me? Your daddy love you, gonna come around, you know what I'm saying? But, you know, you might can't go to pot house like that because we ain't trying to scroll what he got going on. Because we got to keep that motion going so he can get down and keep taking care of it. You feel what I'm saying? See, back in the day, when women knew their positions, the shit was better. Now, man, everybody tough. Nobody want to let that go, and everybody want to feel like they just all that. You know what I'm saying?
Listen, y'all.
If you make a baby, hold on, let's talk. If you make a baby, my nigga, take care of that motherfucker. But understand, shawty, you fucking that nigga, that ain't your nigga. You gotta be prepared to take care of that baby with or without that nigga. And then don't go try to fuck nobody life up because you miserable, you fucked up. You go ahead, Ace.
No, you right though. I was just agreeing with you, bro. Like real
Mm-hmm.
shit, like that shit is that's real shit though. Like you know who you laying down with. You know what I'm saying? Y'all got a lot of y'all women got good intuition. So it's
Yeah.
like y'all know better. You know what I'm saying? Don't think a child is gonna keep a man around because it's not.
Hell no.
You know what I'm
Child ain't gonna
saying?
keep child ain't gonna keep shit. All they gonna do is push a nigga away. Cause most times nigga get a pregnant, he should have deuces anyway. But a girl becomes super annoying. Imagine how annoying your girl is now. Put a baby in, she's gonna be annoying time 10.
And y'all men, well, you know what I'm saying? The men too, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Stop nutting in these shorties if you know
Yeah.
you ain't gonna be there. You know what I'm saying? If you know this ain't the woman you wanna be down with, you know what I'm saying?
Return your seeds to the earth. That mean pull out, my boy.
Don't be future mask off, man.
Hey
Mask on.
man, I used to be, don't be
You
king,
going
let
to
it
take
rip.
cover.
But hey man, before we get up out of here, man, the NBA season just started. You know what I'm saying?
Yes,
Are you an
sir.
NBA fan?
Yeah, of course, I like basketball. I be
So who your pick this year for the NBA championship?
so the NBA done shook up a lot. From Luka going to LA, from Durant going to Houston.
Yeah.
Houston looked good. That was the
Houston look.
game of
They lost, but
the
they did
problem.
look good.
Houston looked good. You know what I'm saying?
So your
That's
pick
it.
Houston?
Huh? No, I'm not
Your
picking
pick.
Houston. I'm rolling with Thunder again, and the reason why I'm rolling with
Mm,
Thunder is because they picked up where they left off. You know what I'm
okay.
saying? Not a lot of
Okay.
teams is able to do that. They look like the San Antonio Spurs, but a new era version. Ball rotation is there. You know what I'm saying? Everybody got the chemistry. Everybody picks up someone's slack. They trust each other's defense, and they're
Mm-hmm.
all well equipped of everyone's attributes. You know what I'm saying? Like the coach knows his players. He studied
Yeah.
his players, build a bond with his players. He knows his players. Chet Holmgren was literally the final puzzle, and they completed that. Kudos to OKC
I think
building
the
a
Atlanta
franchise.
I think the Atlanta Hawks gonna win the NBA championship this year. Um
Hey, this is the same guy who thinks the Falcons is gonna win the Super Bowl.
I think the Falcons win Super Bowl too. Oh yeah, yeah,
You
yeah,
know,
yeah, yeah, yeah,
we talking from a fan
yeah.
base point. I
Yeah,
think the
man, this
Knicks is gonna
Bird City,
win
baby.
the
This
championship this
Bird
year.
City. This Bird City. This Bird Gang City. Falcons gonna win the Super Bowl. The Hawks gonna win the NBA championship. Ice
That's
Trader game.
hey,
Yeah.
you might as well cut on some Madden and play the franchise.
Hey
My
man.
career is
Hey
so short.
man.
That's the only
Yeah,
opportunity
man.
you're ever gonna have.
Yeah. The NBA kicked off. We had some good games. So you know what I'm saying, everything going good, man. So let's get into the last week I did the pick and we forgot to keep up with what our picks was. So let's do our picks for the week
Yeah,
in the
we're gonna do it.
NFL.
Hold on, let me get my notes. I got you. So that way, I'm gonna get the picks down now. So, what NFL week this is?
I don't know, but if I got the game. This week 8.
Week 8. All right. All
So I
right.
got all the games.
All right. I got the picks.
I'm gonna ask you who you like. The Chargers up 21-3, not the Vikings. Okay, Dolphins Falcons. Who you got?
I like the Dolphins. You know I'm gonna go with the Dolphins.
I like them DBs.
I would never be
I
a
like them
dirty
dirty
bird.
birds. I like them dirty birds. I'll take the dirty birds. Bears, Ravens.
Oh, hold up. You said Bear.
Yeah, Bears, Ravens.
And you say you like Falcons?
I like the Falcons over the Dolphins. I like the Bears over the Ravens. I like the Jets over the Bengals.
All right.
I like the Panthers over the Bills. I like the
I like
Texans.
Bills over
I like the
Panthers.
Texans. I like the Texans over the 49ers. I like the Patriots over the Browns. I like the Eagles over the Giants. I like the Buccaneers over the Saints.
We played them again?
Yeah,
Yeah, I forgot
I
we
like
did
the
play
Eagles.
them.
Eagles over the Giants. Buccaneers over the Saints. I like the Colts over the Titans. I like the Cowboys over the Broncos. I like the Packers over the Steelers. I like the Chiefs over the Commanders. Those are my picks.
I like the picks.
Those are my picks, man.
The only one I don't agree with is that dang, Shea Gillies, he blew my parlay. God dog.
Mm. Well, hey, man, before we get out here, you got anything you want to leave the people with?
Hey man, stay true to yourself. You know what I mean? No matter what you're going through, remember God didn't bring you to it to not get through it. It's happening for a reason. So storms don't last forever. Keep that tunnel vision. Stay blessed, y'all, for real.
All right. I want to say this. There's a lot of stuff going on right now. You know what I'm saying? As far as the economy, our world, our health, our children. We are at war with powers that are bigger and stronger than us. Only thing we control is ourselves, how we handle situations, how we handle adversity. I mean, not adversity, adversity. You know what I'm saying? All we can control is what's before us. Keep God first. Keep your eyes on the prize. Keep your head on the swivel. And always remember, tomorrow will be better. We'll see y'all next week. And oh yeah, hope y'all enjoyed it, man. Like, share, subscribe. Don't worry, we're gonna keep coming. We're gonna get better and better. And
Facts.
tell your old lady I'm on the way.
Yeah, 100. The wait is over, motherfucker.